Good morning, Americans. This is your favorite alien and Bubba here on Tuesday, January 14th. Well, I have to do this video for you Tulsi supporters and say that your candidate, like I said, is not a 100% good candidate, but it's the best we got. But she has kryptonite, and she hit it yesterday. She did a video on Puerto Rico. That is Tulsi Gabbard's kryptonite, and she should stay away from that as much as possible, because all the other party members are going to get her. The DNC was waiting for something like that, and they found her kryptonite. The Republicans know about Puerto Rico, and that's why Puerto Rico is Puerto Rico. So, with further ado, let me explain. Dear Congresswoman Gabbard, I thought you would understand the situation better than you do, being from American Samoa. But I guess you don't when you made that video on Puerto Rico. What I would do on Puerto Rico is just make a little comment and say, we need to help the Puerto Ricans. They need help. But we are in a no man's land here, because that's the way it's been created, a no man's land. Just like your American Samoa is a no man's land, and you know that better than anybody. And here's why it's a no man's land. In 1898, the United States annexed Puerto Rico from Spain as a result of the Spanish-American War. From 1898 to 1952, Puerto Rico was, well, just a possession, okay? Just like American Samoa was just a possession until recently, and the Marshall Islands, and all the other items that the United States possessions. They're not. They're republics now. And they're not technically part of the United States, although they're considered American citizens, same as Puerto Rico. Now, in 1952, the Puerto Ricans have always didn't want to be part of the Americans. You go to Puerto Rico, they speak Spanish. And I know Puerto Rico because, to a certain extent, my home country, Panama, and Puerto Rico view themselves as kindred, because we both had American presence. They were annexed by America in 1898. We were created by America in 1903. We've always been rivals. Between 1903 and 1958, Panama was always petitioning to be the 51st state. Puerto Rico never wanted that. Okay? They wanted to be libre, or free, as you say in Spanish. And to this day, Puerto Rico calls itself Estado Libre Asociado, which translated into English means Associated Free State. But you guys over here call them a Commonwealth, which you created in 1952. Now remember, a Commonwealth can be a free country, like Canada is a Commonwealth of the British monarchy. Okay? It's part of the British Commonwealth, but it's a free state. It governs its own affairs and stuff like that. Now, Puerto Rico, on the other hand, is a no man's land. They got a governor, yes, but they got no representation in the United States, either in Congress or like D.C. has got those 3 members. And even if they vote for the American president over there in Puerto Rico, it doesn't count because it's a popular vote. They got no electoral votes. You see what I mean, Congresswoman Gabbard? And this is the no man's land that you got yourself into. When Puerto Rico has problems, both humanitarian and political, the United States is a no man's land here because it's a commonwealth. And like a commonwealth, the Organization of American States recognizes them. The Olympic International Committee, IOC, recognizes them, so they are separate from the United States. When they go to compete in the Olympic Games, it's Puerto Rico. You see what I mean? Separate country. They should not be. They should be part of the U.S. IOC because they're United States citizens. Same as you, American Samoa. If you ever qualify for the IOC, you get over there like that. It's like what you did to Taiwan in 1971. You made them like a Puerto Rico, basically. And this is what I'm saying. It's kryptonite to you. Congresswoman Gabbard, because both parties treat Puerto Rico accordingly, depending on how the political winds blow. And right now they're blowing against Puerto Rico. So the DNC will have ammunition against you. So will the Republicans. If it's pro-Puerto Rico, they'll do it. But right now it's anti-Puerto Rico because the Puerto Ricans, heck, they don't want to be part of the United States. They never did. They consider themselves, like I said, Estado Libre Asociado. And they speak Spanish. They don't like to speak English if they don't have to. And they say, Puerto Ricans, we Panamanians have had a love-hate relationship with Puerto Rico. We've had rivals in boxing. Roberto Duran against their host Esteban de Jesus. And before that, Ismael Laguna against their Carlos Ortiz. Horse racing. Angel Cordero Jr. for the Puerto Ricans. Lafitte Fincay for Panama. Baseball. Roberto Clemente and other players from Puerto Rico of note. But they only have one, Roberto Clemente. We've had a couple in Panama, so we outnumber them in that. Rod Carew, Rennie Stennett. Don't forget the Yankee pitcher, Mariano Rivera. Ben Ogleby. You know, all those have been Panamanian players. And a lot more. Even Johan Camargo for the Braves today. And Puerto Rico's got their players too. But they haven't been to the statue of Roberto Clemente. And we have 3 or 4 that are in the Hall of Fame. I think they only got 1, which is Roberto Clemente. So you see what I mean, Congresswoman Gabbard? You are in a kryptonite when you start talking about Puerto Rico. This is your favorite alien, and Bubba. Good day.